All right. Good afternoon, everybody. It is, what is today, a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday. And we're going to get back into some Railroader. I know I was gone yesterday. And you might one-star citizen, but too bad. I must have fallen out of my train again. Oof. Speaking of, I need to move this one. I've got a very long train, endbound, to this location. Let's get this out of the way, shall we? Oh, no. Akron, Lonix, it's good to see you guys. Alright, where are we going to send this? We could probably just send that further back. Oh, Lonix, you're good, man. Honestly, Lonix, I don't think I will. I've been going at it with a very slow pace. Like, I really haven't unlocked much since, oh, dang it. I haven't really unlocked much. Actually, I guess I could put that in the yard mode. And that's about to come in. Make sure I've got that set up. Once you actually get the signals installed, you can pretty much play as dispatcher, but I've been really lazy about getting those built. Hey, Adam. Oh, I'm sure I will be, Lodix. Switch against? Oh, I guess the switch is against. See, I've got this really long train pulling in, because I'm dropping off a bunch of parts to get the next part unlocked. I actually had a slightly longer one earlier. Okay, that can stay parked there. That's going out today. Cool, 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 cool. So we'll park this here. Drop the passenger cars off. Then bring these up to the bridge. Hey, Phaedrus. Good to see you, man. Yeah, Lodix, how's being a parent going still? Why are we still ding-a-linging? Hey, biker. Please stop. Please stop. Oh, that's gonna get annoying real quick. Let's sounds like a glad hand is open, but it doesn't appear to be. Yeah, Akron, I don't know why it's still going. What was the keybind for... I think that's gonna keep going while I'm doing this. See, they say the bell is B. I hit B. Oh, that just refreshes the bell. Oh. Oh my god, there we go. Thank... Oh. Oh god. Oof. You know, Biker, I should look more at Transport Fever. Yeah, heck, I figured I could probably use some time with trains. Oh, Snossums, I hope not. What's going on? Who's sickly? Also, Lennox, I finally figured out how to customize the bell. Switch line against us. Always with a switch line against us. Ah, gotcha, Snossums. Yeah, no, I don't know anyone getting sick around here, but, you know, that's just my area, though. Oh, Akron, I am sorry. Alright, where am I messing up? There we go. Hey, Aaron. You know what? Let's do this manual. Get a little bit faster and looser going manual. Alright, drop that off. That's lined up for that. Aaron, I'm trying to be. I should have the next part of the railroad unlocked in the next hour. Oh, Zell, it's fun, isn't it? I'm still not super far along. I'm still unlocking the, this area. I did get a third passenger car, though. Oh, Coyote, of course not. And Stout, I'm trying, man. I actually had a derailment the other day. I was playing. And I was driving manual, and I totally forgot. And I hit a switch doing about 40 miles an hour and derailed. No, actually, I could have reversed there, but whatever. Sadly, Aaron, it does not. It only unlocks, like, okay, so... Let me show you, Aaron. I don't know if you can see this map, and I can't blow it up. But you start with Whittier and Ella unlocked. Just two, you know, small stations. After a while, you can unlock Bryson, and then you've got a small area down here, and all this. You just keep unlocking further and further sections. There's also an area over here that you could unlock. However, I don't know if I feel like unlocking Silva just yet, because I was reading up on it, and it looks like it really sucks for an interchange. So, yeah, it only focuses on one small railway. But you run everything on that railway. Wait, hold on. Elite is finally getting some new ships? That might bring me back. Hey, Motherfig. Good to see you, man. Yeah, Coyote, they sure do. Hold on, let me get into this right here, and I'll show you. And Coyote, I would love to play Pulsar with Tomato. I actually got to send him a message and ask. Well, Aaron, they'll have a Type 11. Yeah. How are they gonna fire people though, and like introduce new content? Actually, let's set that to about 3. And while that gets connected... Where am I? Okay, so obviously the trains have interiors, because, you know, you gotta drive them. Yeah, I won't bother them right now. And yeah, Snossums, that sounds about right. Alright, so, Coyote. You've got the interiors. In fact, you can even open the doors and everything. Now, sadly, you cannot see people, like passengers are not animated. But all the interior of the cars is, which that collision probably has to be fixed, but... Oh yeah, Phaedrus, that's how I catch up to my train. So yeah, as you can see, working with a few different cars right now. But yeah, everything has the interiors. Even the box cars have interiors. I mean, there's, you know, nothing in them. But you can go inside them. Oh, sorry. Sorry, the Elite Dangerous ships. That makes a lot... That makes a lot more sense. Alright, let's see. Some of these... Where are you going? Bryson, lumber, and coal. That's over there. Hardwood, so we'll just disconnect, reverse it out. Hey, Ken. Ken, I'm sorry. I saw you sent me a message last night, but I was nowhere near Discord. I know, Biker. Well, that's the thing. Like, steam engines look great. They're beautiful, but... so much extra maintenance, cost. Like, I know diesels don't look nearly as cool. And on Civil, it's good to see you. Alright, we'll back out to the main line. Or at least the secondary main line. I'm sure it has some fancy official name. I just don't know what it actually is. Yeah, James, you know, the constant maintenance. Turns out when you put a massive amount of steel under high pressure for long periods of time, it requires maintenance a lot. Like, I think my issue with Elite Dangerous getting interiors is that, since, you know, they're super modular on the inside, like going from passengers to refinery and whatnot, you'd have to find a way to model all that. Or at least, like, a rinky-dink crew interior and then have all that cut off for, I don't know, safety. Hey, fun. So I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with the Bible, but good to see you, man. No, no, no. Yeah, exactly, Coyote. Diesel, a little bit less. A little bit less. Yeah, Ken, like they've got the testing patch that I hear. Apparently they're gonna be doing another mini patch for 322. Which, yay, probably means I'll have to move all my stuff again. Yeah, Lonix. I think one of my biggest issues with Elite Dangerous is it kind of has the No Man's Sky thing going, or at least the early No Man's Sky thing, where it's a single player game where you can see other people. Raymond, I'm actually about to. I've only got, I think, one more. Yeah, I'm on phase 2 of 3, so tomorrow I should get it fully unlocked. I mean, in-game tomorrow. Okay, that's gonna continue that way. Let's go ahead and get the rest of the, rail set up for it. You know, we'll be dropping all that off right there. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, buddy. Oh, that must be new. Thank you, Ken. Oh man, I need one, dude. I might actually get one tonight. There's a movie that I want to see, called Fighter. It's an Indian movie. It literally just looks like Indian Top Gun, but the guy on the front of it just looks like a 70s firefighter. And like I watched the trailer, and the trailer is super corny, but it looks like a really fun movie. Oh yeah, Lonix. Yeah, no, like engineers, you have to go in single player. It's just like if you want to play with your friends or whatever, like it's definitely not really oriented for group play. Hey, Silas. Ah, Snossums has been a few. I mean, they're not nearly as big, but man, there's actually been some good ones. Just as long as it's not Starforge. Man. That game hurt me. And yeah, Phaedrus, like, I cannot wait to watch some, like, Bollywood, like, aerial acrobatics. That's the thing I'm most excited for. And Biker, how was Beekeeper? Like, is it... I'm gonna guess it's not actually about bees. Like, I know that statement sounds really silly, but... Hey, Brandier! Heck yeah, man. Thank you. Thank you, man. It's good to see you, by the way. Hey, I appreciate it. I know Railroader isn't exactly the draw that Star Citizen is, you know? I mean, not like I care too much, but it's a little bit more niche. You know, Ken, I believe that. I believe that 100%. Jason Statham has this thing where he takes the entire phrase, "Do you know what I'm saying?" and reduces it to, like, 3 syllables. So he's like, "No, I'm saying." Every single movie he does. And I get it. It's kind of like a trademark for him. But man, does he do that a lot. Alright, we'll open that up. Actually, we could probably just go ahead and put that on. And we'll flip that over and we can back up straight to our passenger cars. And I know it's not correct, but we're going to run it backwards because I'm just one man. How many passengers we got today? 134, all to Whittier. Ha ha ha! I'm good with that. Phaedrus! Thank you, man. Thank you. And I should. I wish there was a game where you could, like, train heist. Or just hijack the train or steal the cargo off of it. Like, if Payday had like a train option. Man, what is up with Payday 3 right now? You know, Lonix, that is true. Red Dead Redemption. Okay, Lonix, it's been a while since I've played Red Dead. Dumb question. Do they have the thing where you can just drive the train? Ah, Coyote, I need to. I guess January is almost over now, isn't it? Zell, how far in are you? Because I've been rocking this Atlantic. I think it's the A26 Atlantic. Yeah, this thing. Like, for $10,000, well, and some change, it can haul a lot. I've had 20-plus cars attached to it, hauling them up to this Bryson Bridge, and they've been able to handle it just fine. Alright, let's put a little flare there, set that to reverse. I know what I'm doing is wrong, but I don't care. I'm an understaffed railway. Yeah, see, James, like, I don't know how I feel about Justice League. Like, I'm sure it's fun. It's not my style of game, you know? I'm sure it's just a loop. I mean, you know, the trains aren't really the feature of the game, so. Like, Grand Theft Auto 5 just has a loop. Yeah, Zell, I've been holding on to my 10-wheeler as a switcher for Bryson. And even then, I'm just really feeling its limits. Randy, what you been up to, man? But yeah, like, the Atlantic has been really nice, and that's as far as I've advanced so far. Like, I've got the money to buy something else. I really want the logging tank Mikado because I love tank engines, but it's just so. Let me see how much coal it has. I thought about just saving up for the Berkshire, and that way I can just run anything I'll ever need to attach to it. Yeah, Randir? Oh, that's fair. I get it. Retirement can be boring. My grandfather had to find various ways to occupy himself, and they always ended financially expensive. God, like he finally figured out he could buy cars on eBay, and that became a terrible thing. You know those kind of people, and I'm one of those kind of people that discover a thing and they just start hyper fixating on it, and that becomes their whole personality for like a year, or sometimes, a month. He was one of those people. Like, when he first discovered eBay, he became an eBay addict, selling things, buying things. And one night, he and I are having dinner, because I was living with him at the time, and he starts telling me about his dream car, a 1963 Mercury Monterey with a breezeway roll-down electric back window. And being an idiot and trying to be helpful, I'm like, gee, Grandpa, you could just probably buy it on eBay, have your dream car. And he's like, really? Oh, well. Man, that led to a nightmare. Oh, is it, Lodix? Huh. Interesting. I'm just gonna not be self-aware on that one at all. I'm gonna overlook that. But yeah, he was also really cheap. Like, dude would have bought a colander to do a bucket's job if the colander was cheaper. Which led to a lot of issues. Oh, thank you, Ken. Yeah, dude, good luck with the books. Good luck with the studying, man. Oh, Randy, you can't let the tools rust. Yeah, cheap is very expensive. Cheap is incredibly expensive. You know that phrase, haste makes waste? I feel like we need one for cheap. Because, like, I understand wanting to maximize value or whatever. But there's a lot of people that end up spending a heck of a lot more money in the long run when they could have easily solved the thing with, spending a couple more bucks. Now, I'm not talking about, like, the Sam Vimes boots theory. Like, you know, when you can only afford cheap shoes, you get the cheap shoes. But, like, okay, alright. I, once upon a time, worked at a hotel, and the owner of the hotel was ultra cheap. And he had to redo part of the parking lot. And instead of getting a professional, he got a homeless guy to mix concrete and redo the parking lot like that, like with quickcrete. And let me tell you how long that lasted. So then he had to spend money, you know, getting it fixed a few weeks later. And it was super expensive. And just, he had a constant track record of doing this. Oh, Coyote, I'm sorry. Oh, Lonix, it did not turn out well. He was doing super illegal stuff, for one. But, like... yeah, just... never really learned, I guess. Yeah, Raymond, exactly. And I like that Randir. Buy once, cry once. That's a nice phrase. Bryce and Ella. Well, I guess I'll have to stop at Ella eventually. Oh, it's much further back than I thought it was. Oh well, I already started it. So we'll swap those out. Okay, that's one drop of logs. So once we get everything sorted, we'll do a log run. Slowly advance the day. And then tomorrow we should get the final stuff for unlocking the bridge. That's right, Coyote. I'm not going to turn around to look at my Transformers at all. And Lonix, I feel that with the spending too much time to save very little. I do that in a lot of games where it's like, yeah, I can automate this, and I'm going to take several days of actual life to automate a thing that doesn't take super long to do, but is just annoying. Yeah, Akron, good luck with that. Man. The school pickup lines have always looked so daunting. All right, and we're gonna go, yep, that's right, that's wrong. There we go. Yeah, because I'm on phase 2 of this milestone. Line to Fontana. Coal mine. Well, I wonder how expensive that is. Can we get the coal for free? Hey, E-Money, no, it's the same microphone. Although I probably need to recheck the settings. Oh, Coyote, I've been really bad with that. I know that feel, man. And yeah, E-Money, it is technically an early access game. It's just incredibly difficult to mess up Choo. Oh, well, thank you. I mean, I am in a new place. I say that. It's still new to me. Even though I've been on it a couple of months now, I guess. But, maybe the acoustics are different. Come on. Come on. Come on. So yeah, we'll stick that out right about there. I like how they pay me for dropping it off, even though I'm about to immediately move it. Really, I don't think there's a lot on the list today. Which is good for me. Alright, put that on the Switch list. And I know I should turn this thing around when running it, I just cannot be bothered. How many freight bills? Really? Really? I hate Ella. I hate coming to Ella so much. Like, what a crappy little place. Go ahead and throw it on the list. I mean, Coyote, don't you have to travel, like, a very long time to even use your disc golf stuff? Like, unless you've got something set up there. No, 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 not console. There we go. Alright, that's emptying. That should actually be a pretty fat paycheck. I mean, 25 miles isn't a bad drive, but it's still an annoying drive. My God, that is still emptying. $341. See, I guess I can take everybody. I feel like maybe this game pays too much for passengers. I mean, I say that. I'm only making $1 a passenger. Well, okay, Bryson to Whittier, you'll make $2. And with the observation car, I'm making 20% extra. But still. Like, I feel like I'm making way more passenger-wise than I am freight. Nah, Raymond, not at all. I mean, I'm picking up as many passengers as I can. I should actually get more passengers once I unlock a Larka. Like, I could technically get more passengers if I unlocked the Dillsboro route, but here's the issue. If I unlock Dillsboro and Silva, it moves my interchange all the way down here. Then I gotta pay money for coaling towers and everything else. And it's just not very... Like, okay, interchange is here. I gotta go like 2 miles just for coal and water, which seems really silly. And you've got all these stations along the way, but they're tiny and they don't have a lot of passengers. So I just don't really see the point in unlocking it just yet. Maybe when I get diesels. Alright, that's all full. We're gonna head out for Ella. No, not Shift T, Control T. There we go. And we'll drop off here. I'm hoping that this empties by the end of the day. And I would love to get a dining car. Why are we not moving? Oh, because I'm on forward, not reverse. Manual? Seems like they get messed up sometimes. Which is an easy fix, but still. See, if I wasn't criminally understaffed, I would just play everything in first person. Do it Derail Valley style. I mean, Coyote, that's fair. It also feels like diesels would be a bit more fuel efficient. But it's kind of the same thing with, like, a Model T can out rock climb like a Hummer, you know? Alright, we'll go drop that off. We'll start working on our... Actually, we could probably go ahead and start picking up, what do you call it? We'll go ahead and start picking up logs after we drop that off. And while that heads for Ella... Alright. What's getting dropped? That... Interesting idea. So, Zell, you do, actually. Right now, there's only one bonus, and that's the observation car. But if the observation car is the last car on the consist, when you drop the passengers off, then you get a 20% fare bonus. Like, I had a fare drop-off of $400 the other day. It was glorious. It was beautiful. But so far, that's the only bonus. Let's do this third person. Now, I will say that the observation car is probably the most expensive one, but I feel like I feel like it eventually pays for itself. Now, I would probably get 2 or 3 other cars before doing it, because I just bought mine immediately, and that was probably the bad thing to do. I'd probably buy 1 or 2 more passenger cars, like the 1915 one. You know what? It's wasting time, but I just wanna back this thing in here right quick and just look at it inside the little roundhouse. Oh, that's cute. That's adorable. I like that. That's nice. Stop, 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 stop. I swear I'm gonna have to drive this thing manual. There we go. Hey, Apple, I mean, pretty much. Well, not the tin-wheeler. The A26, maybe. Yeah, Zell, and like... I feel like really in the early stage, maybe later too, but definitely in the early stage, passenger service makes a lot of money. Like, you have to travel far with it, but you can make a lot of cash with it. How's things, Apple? Apple, you wanna join me on the rails? Or Zell, what are you up to, Zell? I know you got the game. No pressure. Come on. I hate going up that hill. Oh, Raymond, not yet. If it's in the game, it's not implemented yet. Like, right now, it's basically just... whoever wants to sit down can sit down. Ah, that's fair, Zell. Because, like, I would love to just play in first person like this and do everything manual. But I am criminally understaffed, so I have to cut corners, both safety and gameplay-wise. Honestly, Snossums, I feel like it might be too little too late. Yeah, Zell, I have to be online for it. Someone may have set up a dedicated server for it, but I have not figured out how to do that yet. Like, I'll log in and check it out once the patch drops, but... Okay, and that has to go where that was. I'm sorry, hold on, Raymond. Fourth class? Is that a thing? Was there a fourth class? I feel like that would be like Spirit Railways. Like, that's just a thing like in India where you hit, like, hold on to the side of the train and just keep riding. Are all those passengers going to Whittier? They are. They're all going to Whittier. Okay. Cool. Hold on. You haven't moved. Oh, the switch against. Okay. Okay. There you go. That's it, Mike. No, Snossums, we're talking about, like, hunting, like, animal hunting, right? I know this is out of the park, and probably not what you're looking for. I forgot to grab the, I forgot to grab the car that I was supposed to grab. I'm gonna go Daisy. Yeah, I'm gonna say Daisy. I know it's not a hunting game, but there are animals in it. And I feel like, you know, with the whole trekking portion, it gives you a real hunting experience. Now, if you're looking something a bit more like a traditional hunting game, I'm probably not the best guy to ask. Let me just double check the line is set correctly. Yeah, okay. We're good. We're good. Hey, Muzz. You know, Apple, I didn't think about it, but that's actually not the worst suggestion in the world. I mean, I've always wanted to gun down a Pikachu. That's not true. Can I set... Oh, I cannot set one on there. Ah, Snossums, I get it. Like, I loved Pokemon. Especially as a kid. But it's not everybody's jam. Like, if you don't want a giant yellow mouse shouting its own name at you, then, believe me, you're not among unsympathetic ears. Oh, Muzz, why would you be messed up? You can do it. You know, Apple, I heard about that. I need to finish Like a Dragon. I got really far in it and then never finished it. Come on. Oh. Oh, this is gonna keep sliding by itself. Okay. You know, Raymond, I need to take those. Thank you. I appreciate it. Give me 1 second. Make sure everything's set up the way it needs to be set. Yes, it is. I will take them now. Yeah, Apple, have a good one, man. Ooh, I need to get a refill. I'm getting low. All right. Okay, that's going there. Got one more to drop off this way. You're going out. You're almost ready, I think. Well, Raymond, I appreciate it. Then, yeah, we can just skirt on by on that one, but first, take that and that. Wonder how much it would take to just cancel my contract with Ella. Mmm, 1,000. That's so tempting. That is so tempting. Hmm. Honestly, Raymond, probably not much faster than they do by themselves. Like, there's a point that they just kind of start, you know, topping out. And the extra horsepower or steam power, whatever you want to call it, probably wouldn't help a lot. Besides, a lot of them are built for torque over speed. Like, they might not go super fast, but they can haul a ton. If that makes sense. Okay, disconnect that. How much water are we working with? Oh, we got plenty. We got plenty. Back that up into there. Those are still being loaded. See, Phaedrus, I'll most likely find out tomorrow. Well, you know, in-game tomorrow. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that passenger service really is my moneymaker. Whew, 134 going out. All right. Hey, Knockanocks. How'd stream go today, man? Alright, that'll empty out that way. So we'll be dropping these off later today, back at the exchange. 50. You know what? You know what? Let's just advance. No, I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. Oh, it's fine, man. Hey, I appreciate the sentiment. Drop a fuse there. You full up yet? Yes, you are. Are you against? Ah, you are. Okay. I still need to go grab that one at Ella. I really want to cancel that contract. I know. Like, I want to try it, but I've enjoyed Enshrouded. I'm really enjoying this. I also feel bad about shooting a Pikachu, you know? Well, you know what I mean. Ooh, that was a fun sound. I'm gonna bet that fills up at 55. See, I've enjoyed Enshrouded because it gives me easier survival crafting and wizardry. And I love doing wizard stuff. You know what? 1 hour. It's not gonna hurt. There we go. I knew it. I knew it was gonna fill up. Actually, yeah. We'll just back this in, attach it to those, drop this thing off. Yeah. That's how we'll do it. I mean, Raymond, I'm sure I'll eventually end up playing it. Just, it's gonna take weeks, if not months. What are finances looking like? 15,000, my god. How much is Berkshire? 30,000. Halfway there. Halfway there. Or I could get a diesel. A diesel's probably the more sensible thing to buy. I just don't want to. Yeah, now that works. If you put it in a Laserdisc format, it's much better. You know, Knox, you are entirely right. I have not, and I apologize. I think the next thing on my movie list is Robot Jocks. Which the other night, I watched Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, and that was a delight. That's right, Robot Jocks with an X. Which I know absolutely nothing about the movie, so what I'm about to say I'm sure is entirely wrong, but I basically just want it to be the Mech Warrior version of Macbeth. Nah, man, you're not old. I put the flare up at Ella, right? Yeah, okay. Exactly, Phaedrus. That's what I want. I want Macbeth. What if we just rewrote Macbeth to be the exact same, but with giant mechs? I mean, Knox, oh, dang it. I forgot to uncouple the... Haste makes waste. I'm sure it is. Denmech, yes! You stay right there. Yeah, uncivil. Like, I'm a little fuzzy on Macbeth. It's been a while. I keep confusing the plot with Hamlet. Which, I mean, I feel like there's some similarities between the two. Which I feel like it's always Hamlet and Macbeth. You know, like you never... Okay, and Romeo and Juliet. That's like the top three for old William Shakespeare. Like, all right. You guys ever, for those of you who watched BoJack Horseman, like when J.D. Salinger shows up, you know, people like, oh, I loved Catcher in the Rye and other works. Like, no one can ever remember what else he wrote. It's just always Catcher in the Rye. And I really enjoy that, because that's how a lot of, like, Shakespeare and other things go for me. It's like, you know, Herman Melville, he wrote Moby Dick. What else did he write? Yeah, I remember The Witches. And doesn't the king just kind of hang around as a ghost? I might be remembering the Discworld version just a little bit more. I also remember the Blackadder version, where they tell the wrong guy. Man. I mean, and so that describes a lot of Shakespeare. You know, like Shakespeare and the writers of the last episodes of each season of Beast Wars have a lot in common, where they just kill them all, let them sort themselves out. Harper Lee. Was that To Kill a Mockingbird, Harper Lee? Or is that somebody else? Hey! Heck yeah, Silas. Thank you, man. Man, has it been that long? I still need to pretty up the badges. I'm sorry. I am terrible about actually getting around to doing things. All right. Get all these prepped. Eventually pick that one up from Ella. How loaded are we? Not at all. All right. Do a little bit of a time skip. There we go. And forward, my steed. Ah, gotcha, Uncivil. I mean, we could do Mech Hamlet, too. Oh, thank you, Phaedrus. Sorry to hear you're stuck with work. Okay, honestly, I think we could just leave that there. Let's park this on a siding. Be good. Be good. I apologize for not being around yesterday. Had the HVAC guy out checking out the setup. Good news is that the Freon isn't leaking. So that's nice. The bad news is that they're still going to have to replace the unit. Like the condenser part, the one that goes outside. You know, Phaedrus, I think the last play that I saw was... Oh, God, Born Yesterday? Either that or Gatsby. And I'm going to be honest, I loathe Gatsby. Maybe I'm just a Philistine, but, like, I read it in school, hated it then. Saw it as a play, hated that. And then the movie came out, and it was all, oh my god, Gatsby. And then we had the 890 trailer came out. It was called The Gatsby. It's like, really? Can we just... not? Can we not? Yeah, it's civil? Okay, sell me on Gatsby. Sell me on it, because maybe there's something about it that I'm just not getting. Maybe I'm approaching this from a Philistine perspective. Like, I'm not going to ruin the plot for anybody who's caring about the plot. Or, you know, you might have to read it. I mean, honestly, we can probably talk about the plot. That might actually be ready before we end the day. Because, like, I read it in school, then I saw the play, and it was just... I think my issue might be that it's hard for me to care about any story involving particularly rich people. Maybe that's me being financialist or whatever. But, like, Citizen Kane, oh my god, I could not. I could not deal with Citizen Kane. Like, rich guy wishes he was loved. And wishes he could buy love. Mrs. Sled. Wow. Ah, the romance is okay. You know what? I can give you with the romancing. You know, the 30s, the romanticization of it. You know, in Civil, I didn't return a lot of my books. I still have like Siddhartha, and I think I've got Joy Luck Club somewhere. Did I not set for Bryson? I did not. Also, the Pearl. Man. Did not enjoy the Pearl. Yeah, exactly, Phaedrus. That's actually a really great quote. I like that quote. And it's not even really like the whole classism thing. It's just like, I don't know. Maybe it's my struggle with apathy. Because like I got through Citizen Kane, and the entire time that I'm watching it, I'm asking myself, who cares? And I know like it was revolutionary for its time, as far as like camera work and plot. But I feel like a lot of that is for its time. And like you've got all these poor theater kids who keep getting taught that it's the greatest thing of all time. Not theater, but cinema kids. And then they have to go, well, yes, it's the greatest thing of all time, and I don't buy it. See, Uncivil, I can give you that. It's nice when you've got something that connects you to the author. I think when I read it, it was just hard for me to get into. Because of just like, oh, he's rich. My goodness, where did he come from? It's such a mystery. And I think the entire time I was asking myself, what does it matter? Like, the embezzlement was nice. I really liked the embezzlement twist at the end. Yeah, Phaedrus. Yeah, Raymond. Like, he was a con man. Was all a lie. Like, that was a great twist about it. I don't know. Maybe I should give it another shot. A lot of my tastes and sensibilities have changed. So maybe I'm remembering a taste that's no longer there. Why? Why are you not moving? Oh, you are. It just looks really slow on the map. Okay. No, and so, okay, that's the thing. The entire point of a lot of these books that we had to read in school is about the interpretation. Like, that's it. It's what you interpret from the book. I mean, English teachers have been making an entire career about what they interpreted from a book. It's like, oh, the curtains are blue to represent his depression. And sometimes the author's like, nah, man, they're just blue. I was writing the part, I looked up, my curtains were blue, and I went, yeah, blue curtains. Sometimes, the scarlet letter, the A, just stands for adultery and not Arthur. You know, Raymond, I didn't get that when I saw it, but again, it's probably been about a good 10, 15 years. Although, don't make me go back and watch Citizen Kane. Knock-a-knocks, I didn't. But, you know, we're not really unified on the books that we read. So some schools will read something, some will read something else. Let me put it like this, Knock-a-knocks. The school that I went to was so tiny, poor, and backwoods, we didn't even have theater. We didn't have drama. Buddy, 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 buddy. Oh, that was about to be really expensive. Oh, that was about to be really expensive. Ah. Ah. Hold on. Why are you going backwards? You're supposed to be going to Ella. Did I... Oh, I may have accidentally clicked the wrong thing. Okay, okay. Note to self, don't touch AMR number 3. Alright, you're gonna sit there. Those are gonna unload. Yeah, Knockanocks. Like, we read... When I was in 5th grade, we read an excerpt from Anne Frank's diary. An excerpt. Hold on, how did you get past... How did you get past that fuse? But we didn't really touch on any subject material like that. We read Siddhartha, Joy Luck Club. I didn't mind Joy Luck Club. And Brian was good. Not Brian, Hatchet, sorry. Brian was the guy in Hatchet. What else did we read? There's some things, though, that I just... Like, I enjoy reading. But there are just a lot of stories out there that are just either needlessly pretentious or people put way too much stock in them. You know, okay, so Zell, they don't have the big boy. Closest you're going to get is the Berkshire. And, you know, it's pretty big. I could spawn one in and show you. Actually, if that thing's going to be running to Ella, I guess I could go ahead and pick up that, what do you call it? Go ahead and pick up these. Oh, 29. Let's do another weight. 31. How long do those take to fill? That's 2 tons an hour. That's empty. That's almost empty. How's this looking? Yeah, we never read Huckleberry Finn either. Oh, yeah, Raymond. I mean, it definitely is. Those are almost ready. We read The Giver when I was in 5th grade, but I was really too young to understand it, and I haven't gone back to it since. .5 tons. 1.5. What about Ellen now? Wow, I was really far off. Ooh, I am having some issues. Steam, are you downloading? $33.2. 34.3. Ugh. Keep that up. Those are going to run out. Although that's all ready to go. So how about... Yeah, Raymond, have a good one, man. Apologize. Looks like I'm having a little bit of internet issues. Tell you who I never vibed with, though. Any Sherlock Holmes. And I know that's probably a bad take. But Sherlock Holmes used to tick me off. Alright. I guess we'll just go ahead and send this up to Ella. Well, in civil, I'd like to say you're not missing much, but that might just be the Philistine in me. See, Muzz, now that's good. That's funny. That's a nice pun. That makes me laugh. I think that's hilarious. Yeah, it's got enough water. Like, my issue with Holmes is, and, you know, maybe this is, maybe this is just me reading entirely wrong. But, I feel like with mystery, the reader should be given a chance to have the same information that the main character does. And like a lot of Sherlock Holmes is like, oh, I see you have a cat. And then someone's like, my God, how did you know? He goes, oh, by the cat hair on your pant leg. And it's like, okay, well, I, the reader, was never given a chance to figure out all these clues. Like, he just keeps them to himself, and it's never told to the reader until Holmes has it. And, you know, like, the thing with Sherlock, too, is it was written where he was paid basically by the word. He was punching these things out as fast as he possibly could. This was not like, all right, I'm going to sit down and write my magnum opus. This was, I need to get paid. I need to eat. And keep the oil burning. Like, maybe I'm entirely misinformed. But, like, whenever I read Raymond Chandler, I feel like I have more of a chance of getting things. I'm not like, ooh, I'm gonna solve it before Philip Marlowe does, because no, that never happens. But I still have the chance. Like, Sherlock was always, oh, I totally knew it was Captain British doing the bad thing because I observed this thing that the reader was never informed about. It's like, okay. Okay, I guess I'm just along for the ride to see how cool Sherlock is. See, in Civil, I can't because I've never read Tolkien. And I know. But he's not writing mystery, though, right? Yeah, no, I'm talking about, like, mystery stories. Like, when there's always something to figure out. Like, I feel like the reader should be given the chance to figure things out with the same knowledge that the main character has, instead of somehow the main character observing something, it never being written until it's time for the big parlor reveal. Now, I will say, sci-fi was a big thing for me. Really just fantasy in general. I mean, heck, I read the entirety of Animorphs. There's like 65 books in that series. Now, they're not particularly big, but still. Give me some, like, Necroscope, Dead Speak, depending on who you talk to. All right, we should actually have this ready to go by the time the next train is prepped. All right, you're pulling into Ella. Okay, I've got the flare set up there. Yeah, see, Muzz, I never get to experience those. I'm sorry, are we not moving? Are we not? Yes, forward. Forward. Okay, those are good. I'm not even going to put those on the list. I mean, James, I've seen a lot. The Land That Time Forgot. Fantastic Voyage. I actually watched those as a double feature back when I was a kid. Loved them. I'm a huge fan of, like, older, just, campy sci-fi movies. when your dream was bigger than your budget. That's why I feel like all movies should be made. Because when you have a passion for something, you tend to try to make other things work for it. I mean, look at the original Star Wars, you know? Like, Lucas had a budget, but not the biggest thing in the world. Like, everyone thought this was going to be trash. And then, like, you go back and you look at other things. Like, original Star Trek, where they're working with, you know, a dog wearing a suit. Like, that's definitely an alien right there. Oh, yeah, Godzilla -1. Oh, my God. Like, the budget for that. There's cars that are more expensive than that budget, you know? Like, I'm tired of all these movies having to have, like, 100 to 500 million budgets. Man, I really just want to wait around for that to fill up. I might do that. I just might do that. Actually, you know what? I'll just haul these out. I'll haul these out. That one can take them all down in one fell swoop. Yeah. Yeah. 34, it's 2. Yeah, like, you know, I went into Godzilla -1 just expecting rawr Godzilla. And I didn't expect to cry, you know. Ooh, uncivil. No comment. No comment. No comment at all. All right, back that into there. That'll take all those down. It can pick up the rest of Ella. Man, I hope so, Muzz. 35.7. Oh, come on. They're really going to make me move this thing out of the way. I don't want to. Do not want to. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, Lonix, good luck with daycare, man. See, Phaedrus, I'm wondering if we're just going to build all the manufacturers out in one go. What does that mean for concepts? Like, does that mean they're going to start shutting down extra concepts for those manufacturers? Let's manual this up. I need this to go. Manual. Yes, manual. There we go. Make it a little bit faster. Yeah, Muzz, why? Yeah, Phaedrus, that is also true. What are we looking at? Oh, still good on coal and water. Guess you don't use much when you're a switcher. That goes that away. That'll go that away. Back that up. And I missed. Wow. Ace makes waste. How is the F7 better? Just like ghosting it up? That's fair, Muzz. Ah, right. It is very loud signature-wise. I'll put that there. How far along is Ella? 35. You know what? Let's just do it. Oh, right, and I need to order the final cars. There we go. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fill that up tonight. I might just go ahead and have to take that one, which I don't want to, but whatever. Oh, man. Knock, I wish. Did they not? Oh, rail against. I feel like eventually they'll bring down the ghost. I mean, it's supposed to be low, though, right? Oh, God, Phaedrus, I'd play that. Like, if we could get, like, a Western version of Star Wars Galaxies. I don't know, without joining private servers. Like, playing Red Dead online is pretty much impossible between all the hackers and just extra tryhards. These all connected? Look like it. I mean, yeah, Muzz, not less than an Eclipse. That's for sure. You know, I never got to play Star Wars Galaxies. I know there's private service for it now, but I feel like attempting to play now would be so difficult. Come on. Come on. Back it up. Back it up. Almost there. All right. All those are connected. Let's check out Ella. Still 39.2. I need to start writing down how much these things actually fill up. Because, like, I'm going to wait again. And it's going to get dark. There we go. All right, 40. They sit at 40. Yeah, see, Phaedrus, like, I wanna give it a go. I guess I'll just connect those once I stop. Actually, did you guys see that City of Heroes finally got officially approved for their server? Like, that group had been running a private server, but they actually got the okay and a license to run it. Muzz, I'd take that. I would take that. The issue, though, is it would have to be built by EA. Because, you know, they've got all the Star Wars stuff. And this is the same EA who made Star Wars Battlefront 2. With the whole... provides a sense of accomplishment for our players. Ooh, that's no good. There we go. Is that... oh, is that the moon? Is it supposed to be the moon shining through? Alright. We're just gonna leave this for the other one to pick up, because I've got to go move the, I gotta go move that stuff out of the sawmill. So we're gonna let that continue down to here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Pick those up, put those in the interchange. And we'll finally send this bad boy home. Muzz, why on earth would you do that, man? That sounds painful. I mean, uncivil, that's true. But their work with multiplayer games or MMOs hasn't exactly been smooth. I mean, Muzz, that's fair, I guess. Let's see, we're sitting at 14,000. I don't think they're going to collide, but I should. I'll see when they get close. I wish I could do like an actual speed up, like make time go faster where the trains actually move faster. Nice little fast forward. Like I get... Oh... Okay. Okay. I mean, I could leave it till the next day, but I won't. Like, I would love to say that EA is getting better, but I feel like they still do bad things. I'll also never forgive them for eating both Westwood and Pandemic Studios. I think I was really booking it for this curve. I mean, I say that. I guess 34 miles an hour isn't super... Well, no, that's our Atlantic. I mean, Phaedrus, that's true. Oh man, Codemasters. Did they get swallowed up by EA? Basically brought us the console port of Operation, or not Operation Flashpoint. Operation Flashpoint was the console style port, basically, of Arma. I do miss playing Operation Flashpoint. Okay, I probably still got 2 days on that. I haven't even touched that one yet. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, man. Alright, we're gonna do a thing that would get you into a safety meeting, usually. Let's just not tell OSHA about this. Alright, so that's when it coasts by. So that does, we'll flip this over. And just let that continue to sail. I might need to slow that down. All right. That's dropped off. That's reversing. All that reverses. Guess it's going to take me a little bit longer to unlock that track after all. Yeah, Docadox. It wouldn't be the lines of Savo, would it? Like, I forget how far away Kenya might be from South Africa. You might have to re-educate me on my geography. Then again, I guess that was less a train disaster and more of a lions-eating rail workers disaster. Alright, put those together. Take that out to the interchange. Drop it off in the siding. 38 there. Pick up for Whittier. And go, go, go. My God. Knocks, I'm going to assume that there were a lot of casualties, right? Right, Midwest. Okay, my bad. Sorry, that's the only railroad thing I know is the lines of Savo. And Savo being, well, it's no longer Savo, it's something else now. But you know what I mean. Anyway, yeah, continue if you don't mind. I wonder if that place is reset enough. Connolly. Man, that's tempting. That's the exact amount I would need. But I feel like I should just hit up that one a day. Did I switch that track over? I did, okay. Good deal. Did I switch that other track over? I did not. Hey, serious? Alright, we'll drop all that off on this siding. The other one saddle in, and that should be it. That should be the day. Yeah, not gonna, I can imagine, because, like, you're in dense suburb, right? Like, Johannesburg isn't exactly a ghost town. And, I mean, you'd have, like, basically vaporization of anyone close by, especially a train station, right? Do you want to stop? There we go. Taking forever. Oh, silly me. Still coupled. See, I keep running into this issue. Like, I'll decouple. If I put in orders, I have to go to manual, and then either pop back or manually drive it to get anything to happen. So, you know, Canucks, I'm gonna have to go read on that one. I want to know more about it now. I'm going to assume they, didn't exactly figure out what happened, like why it exploded, did they? But sadly, I'm going to actually have to go soon, which is a shame, because I really enjoy playing this game. This is one of those things that I can just sit there and touch for hours and not get tired of it, you know? My God. Look at all that. What are we up to finance-wise? Okay. About 151. Under 15,000. Drop this off. Get the new set. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna cancel my contract with Ella. Yeah. Just 1,000. It doesn't make me that much money. It's a real pain to get in and out. That makes me feel bad, though. Oh, Muzz, I feel like we probably were well aware of what TNT could do at the time. I mean, it's not like it was the most stable thing in the world, you know? Heck, that's like half the plot to most westerns is, oh no, the TNT, it's gonna blow. All right. I don't know. I might keep the contract. I feel bad. I feel bad. I'll just keep it low. Drop these passengers off, wrap up the day, and then probably have to call the stream there. Come on. Come on. Let's see, 60, 25, 85, 134. Ooh, Phaedrus, really? Yeah, Zo, like... Man, I'd stick around if I could. But I need to eat, get a shower. Maybe I'll do a late night stream of, you know, getting it unlocked. That's gonna overshoot. Yep, no. Nope, good. We're good. We're good. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we all know the rails were super safe and smooth in the 1800s, right? Transport by railways was definitely safe then. Alright, those are all dropped off. We'll get paid, save the game, see what spawns for tomorrow. Yeah. It's all coming along. The milestones can I get? I do need to get the fueling stands. Because eventually, I will have diesels. I don't know, I might keep rocking the steam engines. They're nice. Coal's not that expensive. Ooh. Well, I'm gonna have to grab some water. Speaking of, you guys should drink water. Be like a steam engine. Take on lots of water. And the payment is $290. Beautiful. All right, so we'll reset the day. All right. Wait for the interchange to get, well, changed. Any second now. There we go. All right, so sawmill load. And the last few things out to the bridge. All right. Well, that means when I come back to it, this day will be the final day, and then I'll have the bridge to Fontaine or whatever it is unlocked. Sorry we didn't get to see it today. That's what I really wanted to see, but ah well. Means by the time we have it, I'll have enough money for a shiny new train. What is the next train I could purchase for 16,000? Yeesh, the Mikado, huh? We'll probably hold out for the Pacific. Tell you what, let's at least see what the Pacific looks like before I go. Alright, we have now entered cheat mode. Just to look. Oh, hey, Zell. Like, I mean, it's no, big boy, but how do you feel about that? Man, that's actually kind of... Okay, hold on. Let me spawn a Berkshire next to it. So you can see the largest locomotive in here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Am I missing it? Ah, there it is. Or at the very least, the most expensive steam locomotive. So yeah. So, it's not the big boy, but it's still a big boy. My God, it's a massive tender. So yeah. Oh man, serious. That is amazing, dude. I've always wanted to ride on one of those. Serious, where is that? And Phaedrus, I wanted to when I was at CitizenCon, but, you know, the distance is a little bit too long. I actually wanted to pop down to San Diego. They've got a railroad museum that I've wanted to check out since, like, 1995. Man, serious, I wish I knew that, dude. I was in Maryland back in April. Darn. Ah, well. Gives me a reason to come back, right? Let's see what these look like on the inside. Oh, that's not too bad. Not a lot of window, but hey, we finally have a speedometer. Neat. Yeah, Phaedrus, I know. I know. Last time I was in Sacramento, I was 12 years old. I was actually catching the train back from Sacramento to Arkansas. And, yeah, I think Dad had enough trains. Is that the whistle? Where is that? That's gotta be the... Where in the world is the throttle? Oh. Oh, it's this thing. Oh, that's nice. I like this. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, we're gonna have to save up for this. That's decent. That's some decent action right there. Makes me feel like I'm in a mech. Yeah, this is the... Hold on, I'm pretty sure this is the Pacific. P-43 Pacific. Not sure what's up with the P-18. Let's spawn the P-18. Okay. So this is the P-18 Pacific. So go for the P-43. Let me just put it back in to see how much these actually are. Okay, yeah. P-43 Pacific is 18,000. The P-18, this little tiny one, is 6,000. I mean, Phaedrus, I guess that's kind of right. I guess I always expect my mix to be, you know, bipedal. And the switcher. Okay, you know what? I keep skipping over the switcher. I want to see what the switcher looks like. S51. Yeah. That's a big switcher. That's a real big switcher. Yeah, Muzz. Have a good one, man. I'm gonna check out one more thing. One more thing, and then I'm gone. Little diesel switcher. Oh my god, it's adorable. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, I remember Wild Wild West. Oh, man, I can't see a thing over that. Oh, listen to that whine. Wonder how fast it goes. I like how we still don't have a speedometer. Still no speedometer. We're doing 35, 36. We derailed. We derailed. We hit that just a little too fast. All right. Well, we're going to wrap that up there. So, you guys have a wonderful night. Enjoy yourselves. Get something to eat. I am hopefully going to go see this movie, Fighter. Bollywood Top Gun. I'm very excited. So, have a good night. Enjoy yourselves. And as always, until next time, keep on trucking. Have a good night, guys.